Hey guys, I want to give y'all an update on Dena slash Ruby Rose. Of course, she's Ruby Rose here on our show story, but back home we just call her Dena. Um, Dena contracted COVID a couple weeks ago. COVID is not necessarily the reason why she's having issues. She went in the emergency room. COVID had triggered a couple of other problems. She does have some other medical issues pre-existing. So the COVID triggered ketoacidosis. If you don't know what that is, Google it. It's very complicated, but it could be deadly in diabetics, which Ruby it happens to be a diabetic. It also triggered pneumonia. She had a slight case of pneumonia when she went in, and it triggered, hold on, give me a second. I don't want to edit this. Her mental status. So within 24 hours, she went from communicating, telling me yes, no, what clothes to put on, that kind of stuff for her to get to the hospital. From there to 24 hours later, she ends up basically an invalid in the hospital. COVID is not necessarily the issue, but COVID has triggered other things. She has been on different medications. They are throwing everything at her, plus the kitchen sink. They are doing an amazing job. We are in Greeneville at the local Greeneville hospital. I don't know. I think it's called Laughlin is what everybody seems to be referring to it as, but I don't know. They are doing a phenomenal job. There is some amazing nurses and doctors who are working around the clock, doing the best they can with this situation. So in saying that, Ruby has not been doing very well. It's been a slippery slope. We've had very few successes. She is in dire need of prayer and healing. We want to thank y'all for the prayers. They mean more to us than you'll ever know in a million years. You'll never know how much that truly means to my little family. Y'all, I am working on about 3 hours sleep. That's something else I want to say. So, as last resort, we have decided to put Dena on a breathing tube. I do know that there's some controversy about the breathing tube and COVID. If you do have an opinion about it, take it elsewhere. We're doing the best we can with the knowledge we have in hand, in person. Every person, every situation is always different. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just, this is our life that we're dealing with this situation. She is also going to be induced into coma. She has not rested at all. She's been very, very, very agitated and angry and mad and unaware of her surroundings. She's not communicating. She is not talking. She is not doing any of that stuff. She is grunting and howling, and that is the most we have seen out of her in days. Less than 24 hours after she actually went in the hospital, she went from fully functioning. The day before she went in the hospital, sorry, almost car right behind me. That should be interesting. The day before she went in the hospital, she spent the day, she wasn't feeling very well, but she spent the day, she like painted her fingernails. They are very angry back here behind me. These are some hungry folks. I'm sitting at Arby's. I'm hungry. I was going to grab something since I was close by and eat, to say the least. Anyways, y'all, I have had very little sleep, so I am rambling. I do apologize for that, but I also do want to update y'all. This is like my 87th take on trying to do this. Trying to get my bearings where I was at on that. So she will be induced into a coma. They are putting in a PICC line. Poor little Dena. Her arm is this color. Her best day and her best health. She does not have very good veins, just by God's grace and the way that she's been made. We have a delicate flower. You have delicate parts. So she desperately needs this line. She's already had it twice, but because of the anger and the movement, she herself removed it twice. So this time, with her being medically induced, it won't happen. I'm trying to give y'all all the updates, and I'm really trying not to ramble. And so we have had some wins today. When they put in the breathing tube, it went really well. She handled it very well. They had tested her also for meningitis. That was yesterday. Meningitis came back negative, which is a win and kind of a lose, because they was thinking a lot of her problems, the communication, the stiffness and stuff, could be meningitis, but it is not meningitis. They have ruled that out. Y'all, we need your prayers. We need, more than anything else, the prayers. We have seen y'all so much. I am still reading as much as possible. I'm reading every comment, every single comment. I read every single message that y'all send. It's just me. Roxy isn't keeping up with the media side of this. I love each and every one of you, and I'm beyond blown away at the love and support y'all have shown our little family. In all truthfulness, we do these videos, or started this channel for us, so it was a way for us to keep memories, but share with people who may actually find it entertaining. But in the end result, it was for us. It's so that when Roxy grows up, we still had all these memories and adventures together. I would have never thought in a million years I'd be sitting here without Ruby right beside me in the middle of these videos. Roxy is resting. She's at the house taking care of things as well. We are mentally, I think we're doing okay. I'm tired, but a lot of my tiredness is when Dena is upset because we've been together so long. She knows she's in a safe place as long as I'm there with her. So because she's been so upset and so angry, I could talk to her and she would calm down. Well, every time I left, everything went haywire. So I'd burn candle on both ends. I'd cut it in half and cut it on 4 places. If there was a chance I could help Dena, and I would do it a million times over. I've been living on rock stars for the past couple of days, but that's something I want to tell y'all, that we do have that's a good thing now. When I checked on her after she got her breathing tube put in and induced coma, she's relaxing, she's resting, she's not fighting and grunting and being mad at everything and anything that touches her. With her putting the line in, I know that her poor little arm's gonna heal up, and it will give her body time to rest and recover. And I also want to throw out there, Dena and I have had many conversations over the years. This is not the first brush with death that Dena has had. Those who know her love her, but they also know that she has had a miraculous, amazing healing life. I do want y'all to pray for us. Something about this is completely different than all the other brushes with death. I really don't want to say it on camera, but y'all already know probably what I'm going to say. Just be praying for us. Pray that God's will be done. We do know 1,000% that Ruby is healed with, well, that she might be, that Ruby is saved. We do know 1,000 times 1,000 she is saved. And I do know that if God decides to take her home, we're okay. I do know that if God decides to leave it here with us, we'll be okay. Through everything, I have never, ever, ever, ever lacked for anything. There's things I've wanted, but there's nothing I've ever needed that I have never got from God. I have been through a lot of stuff as well, especially with being along with Ruby and the medical issues and that kind of stuff. And I'm rambling. I just want to tell y'all, I love y'all. I'm so blown away by the love and the support. And we have had my job collected money for us to help. Thank you guys. If you're watching this, you know who you are. And I will get something together, a card or something, to try to say thank you. But until I can function, y'all already see I'm not functioning very well. Thank you from our whole family to you. Just blown away. Just absolutely, totally blown away. It's very humbling. I'm trying not to do any edits because that way I can upload this and y'all can find out tonight. Instead, if I can throw a bunch of edits on here, y'all may not get it ever because I'm exhausted. But that's what I was getting back to. With Ruby being able to rest, I can rest. So if I know that she's resting, I don't have to be there trying to calm her down. So it's a blessing for me to be able to know that she's resting. That's about all I have tonight. I do need to go get something to eat, and me and Roxy are going to spend some father-daughter time together, much needed. Keep on commenting, keep on writing. I read each and every one. I don't know if I've said this before or not in this particular video, but from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. We love each and every one of y'all, and just the outpouring of love and support towards our little family. Thank you. I will update just one other thing, and then I'm going to get off here. I'm updating on social media. We have our personal Facebook page. Sorry, I'm spitting now. Jason, or it's Dena-Jason on Facebook. That is strictly for family because of privacy issues. We want to make sure that Roxy's always safe. I especially in this scenario, I don't want anything to happen to my little Roxy. So if you're not on our friends and family list, you can follow us on Facebook under Our Show, Our Stories. There's a Our Show, Our Story, but I don't update it anymore. Facebook, that's another story for another day. But I will put the descriptions down below. And of course, on our YouTube channel, there is a community tab on YouTube. And I will be posting updates there. And on My Greeneville. My Greeneville, Tennessee, if you're a part of that group. It is a private group. You have to be accepted to get onto there. All 4 levels, or all 4 different groups, get the exact same message. I will read each and every comment. And ever so often, if I feel the need to, I'll comment back or something on that lines as needed. But I physically cannot keep up with y'all. Y'all have just blown me away. That's all I have for tonight. Hopefully, prayerfully, maybe these vlogs will get a little farther apart and maybe not so active, but we're gonna need the prayer. We need God to move one way or another. Just be praying for us. Roxy is doing very well. Once I get some sleep, I'll be doing very well too, and some dinner. Love each and every one of y'all. I hope I didn't ramble on too much. I am very, very, very low functioning tonight. Anyways, guys, till next time, I love y'all. Thank you. Bye.